Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. As always, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and a wonderful week as well. Now, when you're young, I think that is the most perfect time to take as many risks, to take as many chances as you possibly can. It's just one of those things where when you get older, you're taking a lot more risk trying new things. So one of those things when you like literally from when you graduate high school all the way up until like you're getting to 30, you need to take as many risks as possible. Sincerely. And the number one reason why you need to do this is because you learn so much. Not only about the things that you took risk on, but most importantly about yourself. You get to see, okay, what potential you have, what you're willing to risk, what you're not willing to risk anymore. Seriously, there's so many lessons to be learned when you take risks at a young age. Because again, when you get older, you try to take those risks, it hits you hard. Seriously. It's like you don't want to risk your livelihood at this point. It might take you completely out of the picture. But when you're young, well, there's not much expectation for you anyway. Seriously, when you're young, the expectations are not as high as at least as much as you think there are. Because again, you're an adult now, but you're not in your 30s, you're not in your 40s. People are not expecting you to have your life completely together in any facet. So when you're young again, whether it's you're thinking, oh, I want to go to school for this, heck, it's not school. Oh, I want to start my own business. Do it. Seriously, if there's something that you think I might want to do this, do it. Seriously, try it. You're young. If you don't like it, you get to move on, and you didn't waste so much time. And that's another thing. Experiment. Seriously, you have as much time as you possibly could have. I don't think we understand how long 10 years can be. Seriously. Imagine you have 10 years to do whatever the heck you want to try. Right? And you can see where life takes you with that. Either, it just didn't work out, but this did. Let me keep doing this. Okay, let me rearrange this plan. Again, plan things out too. Heck, even relationships, I would say this. Because you're young, and I'm not advocating to be promiscuous. That's not what I'm advocating when I say even relationships to be reckless. That's not what I'm advocating for at all. But when you're with someone, right, and you're young, again, you get to take this risk on this person. Okay? Whether, you're 40 and you take a risk on a person and it feels like, like I don't have as many, plenty of options. And no, don't look at it as, oh, I'm young, I can have as many people as I want. No. But when you're younger, you're in a relationship, yeah, there's a risk that things don't go well. Of course, there's always a risk. I mean, you look at, the marriage rates here. But again, you get to say, okay, well, I'm still young. I still have plenty of years of my life ahead of me. Yeah, this relationship didn't work out, but I still have time to find another relationship. And I actually get to, again, learn from this relationship to see, okay, this is something I'm not going to accept. This is a new boundary I must have. Again, it's all about the learning process. There's so much to be learned when you take risk. As we said, with learning, you learn about yourself. You also get a lot of personal growth, right? Personal development. Because in that stage of taking risks, like I said, where you get to that potential, there's a lot that develops within yourself. Your confidence gets raised. Because, yeah, you may have not succeeded in something, but you took a chance. You said, you know what? I tried this. If I can try this, then I can try that as well. It is so important to remember that as individuals, we have a lot of potential to grow. But we can't grow if we're never taking chances to grow in the first place. So that's another reason why it is so important. I can't stress enough. That is why it's so important to take chances when you are young. Literally, I want to really get this to you guys. Again, if you're below the age of 30, right? So I hope of course, you could be like still in your mid 20s, but specifically for those who are, again, getting out of high school, maybe in college, think about your development as a person, who you want to become, right? If you want to become a leader, well, you need to take chances in leadership positions, right? If you want to be someone who's more assisting role, well, you need to take chances in roles that are about assistance. Again, you get to develop yourself. When you take that chance when you're young, you have more room to fail. Put it plainly, you have so much room to fail, it doesn't even make sense. You get to fail, and still succeed at the end. Versus, again, you're 40, you're past that age. You fail and you're probably thinking to yourself, I don't want to fail again. I got kids I got to take care of. I can't take this chance. I can't take this risk. The confidence is not as high anymore. And it's just the truth. Also, another thing, to pair with that, even if let's say you do want to take a chance at 40. Well, if you were taking chances at a young age, well, you would have that confidence built up to say, you know what? I was taking chances when I was 20 something. I'm going to still take this chance. I'm going to still take this risk because, again, I know who I am now. I know the type of person I am. Again, there's so much not only to be learned, there is so much to be developed. There's so much room, not only for failure, but for growth as well. Another really important reason why you should take chances when you're young is you get so many opportunities that you would have never actually had if you didn't take that risk. Seriously, there's so many doors that are waiting to be opened, but you're just, to put it plainly, you're too scared to open it. You think there's some evil ghost behind the door, but really there's nothing there except for opportunity. Opportunity there for you, but guess what? If you don't open it, guess what's going to happen? Someone else will. I think too many times we let opportunities pass up on us because, again, we don't have that growth. So we don't have that confidence in ourselves. We don't think we can accomplish it. That's just the plain old truth. But if there's ever a position, literally, I don't care if the position you feel like you're not qualified, right? You think you don't have the qualifications, still apply, still try, still take that chance, take that risk, because you never know. You may not get that job specifically, but they may love who you are, love your work ethic, the confidence that you share with them, and say, hey, you may not be qualified for the position yet, but we have this other position that you can apply for that's just as good, and you can work your way up and develop yourself into being qualified for the position. But if you never took the chance for going to an interview, well, you would have never got a shot at that other position as well. Again, just take the chance. Take a risk on yourself because there's so many opportunities around the world that just people just don't know about. Seriously, think about it like this. They say it's about who you know, right? Because who you know, they know someone else, they know someone else. And guess what? All that is being shared is knowledge because I know something, this other person knows something, and the person they know knows something as well. And we all know something different. So when you put yourself in that environment, well, guess what? You get to learn from all of them. Think about that. And not only are you getting the education wise, but you're getting the opportunities from them as well. So just think about it like this, okay? You're young. You're thinking like, I don't know though. Well, think of it like this, which is going to tie into the next one, which is another reason why it's important, which is regret. Do you want to regret it down the line and say, man, I wish I would have just tried going for that job. I wish I would have just started my own business. Think about it. There's opportunity there. If you don't take it, you're going to eventually regret it. And that's going to be the last one. You're going to end up regretting it. And you don't want to regret. You don't want to get to your 40s, to your 50s, and regret your life decisions when you could have just taken a chance. Again, maybe it didn't succeed. But you can at least say to yourself, you know what? It didn't succeed, but I'm so happy I tried. I can say that I was an entrepreneur. I started and created my own business. It wasn't successful, but I put in the effort. And guess what? I can live with that. Versus, I'll never know my potential. I will never know what I could have possibly been because I never tried. I never put in any effort. I was not confident enough. I didn't believe in myself. Seriously, it is so important because you really do get to understand what is your potential. What can you achieve? If you know, okay, for instance, if you are wondering, I don't know, you're trying something new. If you find out, dang, I can't do this. Well, you can live with that. You just can't do it. You know you tried, but you just can't do it. Versus you're wondering years down the line, man, I wonder if I could have done it. I mean, I know I can't do it now, but like I think I could have done it then. What ifs? You don't want that because that's a message with your brain. You start second guessing yourself more often. When if you would have just took the chance, you could just be squared away like, you know what? I couldn't do that, but I'm glad I tried. And again, you can live with that. You don't have to live with regrets, which is another thing that it's just one of those things where people who live with regret, especially in the older stages of life, it can become depressing. Sincerely, it can become depressing. Just looking back to your life, regretting the decisions you didn't make. Like again, back to the relationships, not asking that girl out, not marrying her, not asking her to marry you, right? Not trying to fight for your relationship, right? Because we talked about relationships. Not going to that job interview. Anything you can think of, just try. Just take that chance. Just take that risk. There's so much to be learned. There's so much room for growth. There's so many opportunities out there for you. And again, you don't have to live with regret. All right? But that's it for the video. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. Please spread the knowledge, as we always say, but share the video. Again, it only takes 2 seconds, 1 second to like, 2 seconds to subscribe, so get that done now. I should have said in the beginning, because y'all don't be liking. Y'all don't be subscribing, so please like and subscribe. And as always, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and peace out.